I talk myself out of my dreams. Seriously, I mean, do we want a personal brand? Because I'm skeptical. I don't think I want to be famous. Okay, so I never actually wanted to be famous, but what I did want had a high chance of me falling into like some level of fame. But I've decided to limit my success. I am purposefully not going to go hard. I've thought about it and I've literally talked myself out of my hopes and dreams. Go hard or go home? I'll go home. Okay, that's an exaggeration. My ambitions are too crazy to turn off, honestly, but maybe I'll just temper myself. I'm gonna go moderate. I'm pulling the crosshairs in from Mount Everest to more like a Mount Olympus. It's challenging enough for me to feel like I've achieved something, but like saturated enough for me to like get lost in the masses. This is absurd to think about when I put it that way, but I mean, think about it. So many people are sold into the shiny lights of being known, being revered, loved, followed by so many people, adulated and praised, admired and esteemed. And even more these days, there are more and more people selling the personal brand as the dream. It's the way the world is going. You'll be left behind if you don't. It's the only real and best way to financial freedom, but it's a lie. It's not the only way to financial freedom. It's not even the best way. I'd argue there is no best way for everyone. There's no one size fits all. What's good for one person might be suffering for someone else. Literal heartache and pain. Sometimes I wonder, have people growing their personal brand like actually thought of the consequences? Have they counted the cost? Because I'm counting and it's expensive. At a certain level of fame, there are particular hazards that are par for the course. Invasion of privacy. Some heartless people believe you signed up for it. Keeping up appearances. Be yourself until you make a mistake and then it's get off the stage. Stay relevant. Your brand is your job now. No show equals no money. Fake friends. Good luck if you didn't nurture good friendships beforehand. Expectations. Do the thing or we don't care anymore. Wait, who's working for who? And I'm sure you can think of more. Listen, I'm sorry if I'm dashing anyone else's hopes. I just think if you're gonna do it, be sure you want it. All of it. Don't go in ignorantly and get blindsided. Know what you're getting into. Because those heartless people who invade your privacy, they're sort of right. You'll be signing up for it, ignorantly or not. And unfortunately, ignorance does not protect you from the built-in consequences that life deals. So then let's think, because the question comes, now that we've counted the cost, will the ROI cover it? It depends. What are you in it for? For me, I want to make an impact, a real impact on people's minds, on their souls. I want to drive them to action, but how can you make an impact without proving yourself to people? And how can you prove yourself to people without making yourself public? And how can you make yourself public without risking fame? You can't. The occupational hazard of reaching the masses is contending with them. The good, the bad, and the ugly. But the reward of reaching that one person, that butterfly effect that will billow out nigh infinitely into the unknown future, people, that's priceless. Guys, it's a hard pill to swallow. Believe me, I know. It was lodged in my throat for a hot second. But if you want it, a real, genuine impact, you've got to be willing to take the roses with the thorns. Just don't go in blind. Make a decision. And when you're ready, charge on, guns blazing.